Hey dudes, Purple Cloud Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do something very different. For anyone who's new here, hi, hello. For anyone who's been following me for some time, you might know that I mostly draw animals, particularly cats. But today I wanted to try and fool myself into thinking I could draw pretty girls. And what better way to fool myself into thinking I can draw pretty girls than to draw some of the most iconic, classic girls in probably all of history. No, I don't exaggerate. What do you mean I'm exaggerating? I'm not exaggerating. Nintendo girls are the best girls. They're the cutest, they're the smexiest, they're the coolest. Anyways, today we're doing the Mario princesses and we're starting with Princess Peach. But before we talk about our subject matter, I'm just gonna quick talk about something pretty exciting. I'm just gonna quick shout out to the sponsor, unofficial sponsor, me. Yeah, 'cause I need to make money. My commissions are finally open again. I changed my whole commission model, made it a lot simpler for y'all. I'll put all the options on screen, but we have a good variety of all different price points depending on your budget. We have, of course, the classic headshot, half body, full body. We have a scene illustration, which is fun because I get to add a background and cool lighting, and it just really elevates the piece. And then we also have a chibi style commission, and we have a Littlest Pet Shop style one. Each full body commission of any style also comes with a complimentary PNG, which heck, if you want to slap your mascot on the Windows Vista background or like in front of the White House. I don't know why you'd want to slap it in front of the White House. That just seems kind of dumb. There's so many cooler places for your mascot to go. But you could do it. You could slap it anywhere. If you have any more questions about my commissions, I'll have the link down below and you can also DM me. I won't bite. Maybe I will. Anyways, back to Peach. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't have all the footage for Peach. OBS kind of went out. Well, my power went out during a storm and I wasn't able to recover the footage. There will be a lot more footage of Rosalina and Daisy, but this was my first portrait, and actually, despite its challenges, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Peach is so iconic, and I really wanted to make sure I actually did justice to her. I actually mostly referenced her Super Smash Bros. Ultimate model because I think it's definitely the most well thought out and the most well done. I also looked at her Super Mario movie model, although I didn't study that one quite as closely. But here she is in all of her toadstool glory. Absolutely iconic and breathtaking. Now we're on to Rosalina. Rosalina is 110% my favorite ever since 3rd grade when I started playing Mario Kart Wii and my brothers and I unlocked her. I always just thought of her as Better Peach. I do not mean any disrespect or slander towards the OG, but to me Rosalina was just so much more graceful and sexy and just so cool. Oh, I love that her dress was blue and that she had these cool side bangs. Oh gosh, when granted, I was born 2002, so I grew up as a tween in the 2010s, where I just thought the scene haircut was so cool. I was never rich enough, or I wasn't like old enough as a teenager at the time to have the classic early 2000s scene haircut, but anytime I'd see some swoopy side bangs, I would pee my pants mentally. My childhood and unsupervised days on the internet, honestly, it was kind of fun. I would play a lot of The Sims, and Minecraft. Can't forget Minecraft. I'd be on Tumblr. I'd be on YouTube at like 12 years old. And I'm sure like my parents would have maybe supervised me more had they known what I was watching. But like, I don't know, I wasn't like a bad kid necessarily. I was just an edgy Tumblr era kid. I loved the pastel goth, the thigh highs, the lavender hair, the dripping decals, the line art tattoos. Like the grid aesthetic. I feel like that was all so like 2012, 2014, Tumblr era. Take me back, TBT. I know I got totally off track, but yes, Rosalina, I've always seen her as more magical Peach. I still have yet to play Super Mario Galaxy. Like, I wish I would have played Super Mario Galaxy earlier. I would always watch other people play it, but I never played it myself, and I feel like that's a fan art crime for me to draw Rosalina, but not have played the game. But honestly, what made me want to do the Rosalina portrait was not just my childhood nostalgia, but also this star bunny. I saw this screen cap from the Wii game, and I kind of lost my shit. It's so cute. It's so dumb looking. They look so dumb. I love my dumb looking little guys. But yeah, Rosalina, like Peach, I also studied her Super Smash Bros. Ultimate model for the Switch. They just have the best models. They just do. They just do. And you'll see that I do Daisy after Rosalina, and guess what? I also use the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate model for that because they're so good. They're so intricate and so detailed, and just so much love put into them. But yeah, Rosalina was definitely the character I always chose. Well, it was either her or it was Yoshi. I like Yoshi. My friends make fun of me for being a Yoshi main, but you know what? Screw you. I'll ground pound you all day. That sounds so bad. Don't take that out of context. What context? But yeah, the Lumas were also a really fun part of this illustration. I like stars. I like things that glow. I like things that are pretty. I also did some roses. You probably noticed with Peach, I did some peaches because, you know, that iconic song from the movie. That at this point is very memed on, and gosh, if I hear it again, I'm gonna blow my brains out. But yeah, I included roses because I know it's on the nose. Peach with peaches, Rosalina with some roses. But they're pretty! They're pretty! I also included the flowers that were also in the game that I haven't played. Shame on me! Yeah, the star fractals are probably the hardest part because I didn't really know how to shape them. Oopsie daisies. With each portrait, I also include a cup badge medal from Mario Kart. Yeah, Peach I gave the little toadstool cup, and Rosalina I gave the star cup because that has Rainbow Road, I think. Or is that the crown cup? My gosh, am I stupid? Oh well. Now we're moving on to Daisy with her big ol' eyes. Daisy is my boyfriend's favorite. And honestly, she probably has the best color palette, probably the most unique too. I think the orange with like the auburn hair is very sweet, and like I need to read up on my Daisy lore, but she just looks like she'd be the farmer's daughter, you know? I've heard that she's very much the tomboy of the three, but I still wanted to make her very feminine. She deserves it. She deserves her it girl moment. Yeah, for Rosalina and Daisy, I did graphite sketches for them beforehand. I did do a Peach graphite sketch. I should have, but I didn't. With Peach, I just kind of went right in, but Rosalina and Daisy, I wanted a bit more of a plaid. I included the Wiggler because Maple Tree Way, one of the best maps. I also love Rainbow Road. Unpopular opinion, I love Rainbow Road. Oh gosh, when I was in 3rd grade, Rainbow Road was always the map that I specifically got good at so I could beat my brothers and flex on them. So I had one, okay, you know, when you're the youngest sibling and you're kind of in the shadow of your older siblings, you want to show them up. You want to have something to pin against them. And for me, it was Mario Kart. So I practiced Rainbow Road, one, because the soundtrack is fire. Absolute best Rainbow Road soundtrack throughout all the games. Absolutely. And probably like in general. It's so good. But yeah, it was pretty and I love the soundtrack, and it was notoriously super difficult, so I made it kind of my life's mission to get really good at it. And yeah, I succeeded. I always beat my brothers. I always got first place. And then I started dating someone who was actually super good at Mario Kart, and I tried that same thing and he beat me. I was so pissed. One day I will show him up, but that day is not today. Oh crap, where was I? Oh yeah, Maple Tree Way. Also, amazing map. I'm not as good at Maple Tree Way. Like, gosh, I don't mind seeing the Wiggler. The Wiggler's cute. I forgive the Wiggler. He's just going on with his day. He's got places to be, just like you and me. But like how... Oh! You probably hear my cat. Ani! Get up here. Come on. She knows I'm recording, and she's being purposefully difficult. Ain't that right, you little brat? Ani, you know you want to, but wiggle. There you go. I'll have to put a couple pictures of her on screen, but she is amazing. She joins me for just about every video. It's not a purple cloud cat video unless you hear me saying, Ani, jump on my lap. I know, I'm full of crap, but that's okay. That's why you watch me. Yeah, I think we're almost done with the Daisy speed paint here. Yeah, I honestly don't know too much about Daisy. I know she's a bit more of a tomboy. I know she's got Daisy Circuit. Daisy Circuit's like her thing. And she kind of simping on Luigi. Or is Luigi simping on Daisy? Or are they simping on each other? Or maybe they just love each other. Maybe it's more wholesome. I was debating whether to make her eyes blue or green, and I kind of wish I would have kept them green, but this is more accurate to the canon, so Oh well. Here are all of the Mario Princess portraits. I had so much fun with this project. Peach is definitely a lot more rendered. I kind of got more delicate with the details with Rosalina and Daisy. I still have the 151 subscriber wallpaper available in the description below. It's free. If you'd like to give me a little extra support, you can check out my Patreon. These are the goodies for the month of April. They're Lavender themed, or lavender loaf. Lavender friends, I like to call them. Live, laugh, loaf. I also have all these full quality phone wallpapers available for download. I also have exclusive speedpaints and tutorials. I have work in progress snapshots and full quality illustration posts. I have polls on what I should do next, and I have coloring pages. Alrighty, that was definitely out of my comfort zone, but also definitely very rewarding. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!